channel. It's your girl Key. Make sure you like, comment, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I drop a video. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you can go ahead and join the family. In today's video is gonna be a Q&A, a little get to know me Q&A. Some of these questions y'all asked me, and some of these questions I got off the internet because I ain't gonna lie, the people on my Instagram, whoever watching videos on my Instagram, y'all not really supportive for real. Like, I'm asking y'all to ask me questions and stuff, and y'all don't ask nothing except for like a handful of people. But it's cool because I'm still answering some questions for y'all so y'all could get to know me. Okay, I'm just gonna be reading the questions off of my iPad. I got all the questions right here. It's like 30 questions, like no more than 30 questions. Okay, so the first question is, what's my full name? My full name is Kiera Williams, and my first name is spelled a little different. It's spelled Keywaria. And I'm not telling y'all my middle name because I feel like that's y'all too much of my business. Y'all in my business? Don't do that. I'm just playing. Where am I from? Okay, this is kind of a hard question because I don't know how to turn the sound off on this iPad, but where am I from? I was born here in Georgia, in Atlanta. And then when I was 2, I moved to the Virgin Islands, which is where my dad and my dad's whole side of the family is from. Like, they still live there to this day. And I moved back here to Atlanta when I was 12. So I guess I'm from here, raised there, I don't know. I'm from both places. Hey, I'm from here and the Virgin Islands. That's where I'm from. I guess that just sums it up. Next question, how tall am I? I get this question a lot. Yes, I am a tall girl. I'm 5'8" and some change. What's my dream job? I don't really have a dream job because my whole life I knew I never wanted to work for nobody. So I don't really say a dream job, but I do see myself being a multi-millionaire, a multi-million-dollar business owner, multiple businesses. I guess you could say that's like my dream job, dream career, or whatever. But if I had to pick a dream job, like if I had to go into a career field, it would probably be like a doctor or something, because I like seeing stuff like that. Or like the people that work at the morgue, something like that would be my dream job. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is purple and black. Purple is like my favorite color. Like, I like the color purple, like all the different shades that it come in. And then black, I just like black to wear. Black is my favorite color to wear. What's my favorite thing to do? My favorite thing to do other than making content on my free time is to go shopping. I love a good shopping spree. Not gonna lie. Love me some clothes and shoes. Next question. Am I doing YouTube just for the money? If not, what inspired you? No, I'm definitely not doing YouTube just for the money. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie like I don't want to eventually start making money off of YouTube and off of brand deals and stuff. Because yeah, I do want to eventually start making money. But no, I did not start YouTube just because of the money. What inspired me to start YouTube? I actually, ever since I was in like 8th, 9th grade, I stopped watching TV, and like even to this day, I only strictly watch YouTube. I mean, I might watch a little TV shows here and there if it really catch my attention, but like, I'm a YouTube girly. Like, I love watching YouTube. Like, and like, I always wanted to do it. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start me a YouTube channel, but I ain't gonna lie. Back then when I was younger, I used to be one of those people that cared about what people say about me and what people think was lame and what people thought was cool and shit. So I used to always be like, nah, I ain't gonna do it because people gonna talk about me, people gonna think I'm lame, corny, da-da-da. But now I don't give a fuck what a motherfucker gotta say, honestly. But yeah, no, I'm not doing it for the money, and that's what inspired me. Just seeing all the other YouTubers vlog their life and do challenges and pranks on each other. Like, I used to love watching that stuff, and I used to always do it, especially the pranks. I used to always be like, yeah, I want to prank people and record it, like, you know. So yeah. Next question, where do I see myself in 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself in a happily committed relationship with a kid and in a relationship with whoever my baby daddy is, hopefully. And I'm not gonna say rich, but wealthy and living very, very comfortably in my own spot. Definitely not living in Georgia. Not working for nobody. being big on YouTube, being monetized and being big on YouTube, like a big YouTuber. And just living life freely, traveling with my little family. That's where I see myself in 5 years. Like, just lit for real. Like, in my real soft girl era. Like, just comfortable. I got money. You know, I'm not rich yet, or probably will be, but I don't really like to say the word rich. So, like, wealthy, comfortable with my little family in our house outside of the state of Georgia. That's where I see myself in 5 years. And having a following on YouTube and having way more supporters than what I have now. Okay, how did I get into the Army? What was the process like? Okay, so how I got into the Army, I was in high school, and in my high school, well, in most of the high schools in Georgia, I don't really know about no other state, but most of the high schools in Georgia, they have a day where all the colleges come to the school and they set up their tables, and you know, you get information on them and stuff, so you can start figuring out what school you want to go to and stuff, and the Army is always there. So I went to the table with one of my friends that wanted to join or whatever. I was hearing what they was talking about, whatever. The lady was like, I don't really want to join. The lady's like, just take the ASVAB and see what you score, see if you can even pass it or whatever. So she signed me up for the ASVAB. I took the ASVAB. I passed it. But I still wasn't really going to join, for real. Then they kept calling me, kept texting me. Then I was working with these two girls, and they ended up joining the National Guard. And they was like, yeah, they was telling me, you know, the perks of it or whatever. And I was like, oh, that don't sound too bad. And we planned to all go to basic training together and come back together. We planned to all get, like, slick the same job. But that didn't work out like that. But that happened, so then I finally reached back out to the recruiter. I was only 17, so my parents had to sign for me to go, which they really didn't want me to go. They didn't want to sign, but then they said that it was my life, so whatever I want to do, I can do with my life. So they signed the papers. Then I had to go to MEPS, where they do, like, it's like a doctor's appointment to make sure you don't have nothing too seriously wrong, or no serious medical conditions that could, like, mess up while you're in training. Then after that, you swear in. And after you swear in, you pick your job and stuff. After you pick your job, you start going to this thing called RSP, because in the National Guard, once you swear in the first time, you start getting paid and your time starts. But when you're active duty, you don't start getting paid till basic training. But in National Guard, we go to RSP. So it's kind of like drills on the weekends, but just you don't have a job yet, basically, until your ship-off date. Then when your ship-off date comes, they put you in a hotel the night before, and then you go back to MEPS, you swear in again, and then you ship off and you go to basic training. Then after basic training, you go to AIT, which is your job training. Then you graduate from both, and you come home and you go to your unit or your duty station. And yeah, that's a quick sum up of the process. Who is the most important person in my life? The most important person in my life is my mama, hands down. That's not even nothing to ask, for real. How many siblings do I have? On my mama's side, I'm the only child. On my dad's side, I have 2 sisters and a brother. Am I single? Dang, y'all nosy. Y'all in my business. Somebody, am I single? Yes and no, since y'all wouldn't be in my business. Figure it out. Favorite TV show? Like I said, I don't really watch TV like that, but lately I've been on Baddies and South Central Baddies real bad. So I guess you could say they're my favorite shows at the moment. My favorite artist, I have 2 favorite artists. My favorite, like, smooth, soft artist is Rod Wave, and then my favorite rapper is NBA Youngboy. How am I doing mentally? Mentally, I'm scared from 1 to 10. I give myself a cool 6.5. Cool 6.5. I'm definitely happier than what I was months ago, like the past couple months. But I'm not 100% yet. Get in there though, for sure. Definitely get in there. If I could change one thing about myself, what would it be? It definitely wouldn't be nothing appearance-wise, because you asked me, I think I'm the baddest bitch walking. But if I could change something about myself, I would change the fact that I'm a people pleaser. I do whatever to make people happy, and people doesn't do it in return. I literally do anything to make people happy. I would hurt myself just to make somebody else happy, and that's what I hate about me. And I also sometimes hate my big heart. So if I could change something about myself, them are two things I would change. How do I feel about dating in this generation? Honestly, let me be honest with y'all. This is how I feel about dating in this generation. I feel like nobody's dating for real true love, or nobody's dating for longevity, or like, you know, nobody's dating to like really like be together for a long time. Nobody's dating to get married. I feel like everybody in this generation is dating because of what a person can do for them, or dating for a come up, if that makes sense. Like, nobody really dating to like, for like to be together for a long time and get married. Like, that's not really what these people in this generation into. They date for a come up. Like, bitches, I mean, girls out here dating boys that's tricking and could get them money, pay their bills, that's got clout, whatever for a come up, and boys doing the same thing for a come up, or just to be taken care of, or see if how lazy they can be, honestly, and get taken care of. I feel like people is dating for money in this generation and not for love, and that's how I feel about it. Next, what's my favorite holiday? Christmas and my birthday, hands down. That's a no-brainer. If you know me, you knew that. Like, this right here is my favorite time of year. What's my opinion on reality TV? My opinion on reality TV is it's cool and all, very, very, very much entertaining. It's very entertaining. Like, I like reality TV. Like, if I watch TV, it has to be reality TV. But I personally would never do reality TV because, as we all know, reality TV ain't really reality, if you get what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's reality, but they chop and screw and cut out and paste stuff and add stuff and do whatever they want to do to the scene. So it's not really reality. We ain't really getting it raw and uncut for real. We getting what they want us to see and the drama that they want us to see. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. What's my idea of a perfect relationship? I don't believe anything is perfect, and I don't believe anyone is perfect. So I don't expect anyone to be perfect, and I don't expect any relationship to be perfect. But my perfect relationship would be just someone who is God-fearing, someone who listens, who I can vent to, someone who's like a best friend to me. Like, it feel more like we best friends more than just a relationship. Like, I want somebody that we could be like this. Like, I could tell you everything, we do everything together, and just be honest with me and be loyal. Like, that's it. Like, if you messed up or something, because like I said, nobody's perfect. If you mess up with something, just be honest about it. Like, just tell me, you feel me? Because I'm a real understanding person at the end of the day. So yeah, that's my idea of a perfect relationship. Just somebody who's loyal, truthful, God-fearing, and fun, and like there for me, like mentally, physically, emotionally, all that. That's like, you know, a bestie. Okay, next question. What was the last thing that made me cry? The last thing that made me cry was my birthday. Everything was just not going good at first. So yeah, last time I cried was my birthday week. What is my biggest goal for 2024? My biggest goal for 2024 is to get me a whip and apartment. That's my biggest goals. What's my biggest fear? This is real hard. My biggest fear is being kidnapped and tortured to death. Like, I'm not scared of dying, but I just don't want to be tortured. Like, kidnapped and tortured and all that. I don't want to do that. That's real scary to me. What's my biggest fear in starting YouTube? My biggest fear in starting YouTube is that I won't make it because of me, though, because of my procrastination and all that, and my non-consistency. That's my biggest fear, is to put in all this work and not make it, kind of, sort of. That's all my questions for this video. I hope y'all learned a little about me. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. Peace.